So, the number one trait you need in sales is mental toughness. Before you get into sales, you have to realize that mental toughness is going to be a heavily worked muscle. And if you don't build mental toughness, it's going to be very difficult to have longevity in your sales career. Yes, there's massive benefits of remote sales, location freedom, schedule control, helping people see genuine life-changing results through, the programs and different services that the company you work with offers. But at the same time, it is going to be filled with constant pressure. You're going to want to hit quota consistently to stay on a team. Sales managers, business owners are always going to be talking to you about the next sale. You can have a great week, but your last week doesn't matter. It's all about this week. It's all about today. It's all about next month, right? You're going to face constant rejection unless you are heavily nurturing leads before you ever speak to them. Whether you're doing, appointment setting, whether you're closing, whether you're doing a mix of both, the odds are you're going to close 30, 40, 10, 20% of the people you speak to, which means, if it's 20%, you're going to get 2 yeses for every 8 no's. Majority of the time, you're seeing rejection. So get used to that. And then there's just the uncertainty. You need a degree of risk tolerance, right? Especially a lot of roles are commission only. Sometimes companies fizzle out. You're going to have to learn how to deal with uncertainty. I've been in multiple positions where, the first 2 weeks of the month were slow. We turned it around, crushed the last 2 weeks. The first 3 weeks of the month were slow, crushed the last 2 weeks, or the last week. The first week we crushed, but then the last 3 weeks were slow. Now that is not every month, but sometimes those months just happen. What are you going to do in those months? You need to not allow yourself to get emotional and spiral in those moments, because if you do, that's when the final week isn't a crush. If you, get emotional because the first 2 weeks weren't good, it's going to be difficult to turn it around for the last 2 weeks. Mental toughness is where that comes in. So you need to learn to build mental toughness if you want longevity in sales. And the way you do that is, one, you just want to reframe negative mindsets, right? When your mistakes happen, when bad things come up, see what you can learn from it. Don't sulk in it. Don't sit in it. Don't why me the situation. See what you can learn. Learn to adapt. Focus on what is in your control. If something outside of your control happened, let it go. It's outside of your control. There's no use to sit and dwell on it. Also, when it's happened, it's happened. Focus on moving forward. What can I do right now to make it happen? There's been times where I'm like, hey, I need to make some money right now. What do? Well, the only thing I can either sulk here about needing some more cash, or I can go do some outreach, right? You need to be able to regulate your emotions to quickly think objectively and take action to keep the ball moving forward. Doing hard things as well consistently is going to train you to make it easier to do the hard things that come up in your sales role. So do you train your body? Do you train your mind? Do you stack small wins by, setting tasks for yourself and completing them? Do you recover well? Do you go to bed on time? Do you eat right? All of these things are going to help with your emotional control. All of these things are going to lead into how you show up on your sales calls. Exercising, eating right, getting proper sleep, getting proper rest is going to help you show up with energy. It's going to help you deal with the tougher days. When things hit you, it's going to help you not help that not be the last straw that just kind of breaks it all for you. Do you have accountability in your life? Are you trying to do it all yourself? Do you have a community of people that you can get around, that you can be around, that you encourage each other? It's really helpful when you're around people that are also striving for either what you're striving for more than what you're striving for, have more than what you have, in a sense of not necessarily material, if that's what you're motivated by, sure, but people that are more disciplined, people that are more regulated, people that are smarter than you. If you get yourself around that, it's only going to raise you up. If you build mental toughness, the sales game will be a lot easier for you. And it's something you really need if you want to get into sales, if you want to be successful in sales. So consider it. Count the cost before you jump in. Are you ready to do the work to build mental toughness? Because if you're looking for comfortability, sales is not for you. Hopefully that helps. See you in the next one.